Hello and welcome to all my friends, all of my kindred spirits. This is Let's Play SaGa 2 Hihou Densetsu, Goddess of Destiny. And if all goes as I plan, this will be the final episode. We've arrived here after all of our travels in the center of the world where the last defense system awaits us. We've got Goddess with us, but we're going to have to cooperate in a way we haven't before in order to defeat these last defense systems. We're going to have to split up. Yes, the game didn't give us this all-powerful character in order to have her assist us in the final battle. We'll have to take one opponent, and she will take the other. But before we get any deeper, we have an event, so let's go ahead and check that one out. See what our party members have to say about our current situation. Yes, we have finally arrived, and it's because we combined our strength. It's true. We all had to work together, pitch in our own unique ways, and the power of friendship has proven unbeatable. We are truly the best of friends. Which reminds me, wait, something shiny on the ground. Why are my characters still talking about treasure points? There's something back one floor. Maybe I'll pick that up later. I don't think I have time for that right now. Right now, I have to fight. Well, wait, hold on just a second. I don't have to fight. I guess I should go check on that treasure point that my friends were talking about before I go any further. This is really unexpected. Okay, I guess we're not gonna fight just now. I'm gonna go get that treasure thing. Okay, well here's the shiny thing that everyone said they saw. I'm not sure why they couldn't have pointed it out when we were over here. We have a Spirit Magatama. Let's see what that is. I feel like I've had something called a Magatama earlier in this game, but now that it comes to me, it doesn't seem familiar. Let's see. A jade ornament made by the gods. It draws out hidden power. Okay. I really wish I knew what that was. Let's see if this is something that Virtue wants in place of a dragon shield, maybe? Oh, wow, okay, so this has a drastic effect on one's stats, increasing all of them, it seems. Let's see, maybe something I would want in place of a Kongming's shoes, over here on Elodie? See, that would reduce her spirit stat, that's certainly not something I want. What about in place of the dragon scale helmet? That would reduce her defense, I don't really want it there either. And I don't really want to lose this Staff of Healing from her, because I feel I'm going to need that. Oh, and speaking of which, I've additionally given a Staff of Healing to Natzmer, who recently had a new inventory space open up. Though, actually, this is probably something we want to give to Zenith, because his elixir over here is perfectly expendable. Yeah, there we go. Let's increase Zenith's stats all around with this Spirit Magatama. And now, without any further delay, let's head into this battle. Let's fight this last defense system waiting for us, the core of the Earth. We have a shaking planet problem, and we have to fix it somehow, and we're going to have to fight, because we've got these two last defense systems standing in our way, and Goddess can't take them all on her own. Alright, she'll take one of them, and we will take the other one. I wonder if these two last defense systems are where the, two different final bosses available in this game come from. Because there's one boss that you fight, if you used threads throughout the course of the game, and another one that you fight if you've never used the threads. But, no use speculating on that right now, we have a fight to do. Oh, and here's that explode ability that Elodie picked up last time. This turns out to be a self-destruct type ability, which I might end up using in this fight, who knows. I think it would be a really exciting way to finish things off if I get the opportunity. But for now, we're going to start out with a Psycho Blast, and as you can see, our opponent has 5 different targets on it. There's several phases in this fight, and the first of which has several different targets. So let's get started on those with the Psycho Blast. Over here, Zenith has 3 taijutsu techniques, all at their breaking point. 3 uses of each of them left, so they're all going to be exceedingly powerful. We're going to start with the weakest one first, the Flying Knee Kick, and I can target that on the defense system itself or any of 4 gun batteries. Let's start with gun battery A and go alphabetically here. I'm going to use the Blackbird with Natzmer. While the beam rifle does pierce through defenses, and I'm assuming this enemy's physical defense is going to be extremely high, I'm going to start with the Blackbird just to see what kind of damage I can do with this thing, because it is such a unique weapon and I would definitely like to take advantage of it, so we'll put that on the gun battery A as well. Over here with Virtue, I have the choice of the same usual things. We'll do the Gungnir first and then maybe switch up to the Excalibur later. And excuse me. His Yoichi's bow, unfortunately, cannot target all 4 gun batteries. As you can see, they have slightly different names, each ending in a different letter, which prevents them from being grouped as a single opponent. So something like the Yoichi's bow or the Excalibur would not be able to hit multiple of them. We'll just put the Gungnir up here on gun battery A. And let's see how it goes. I'm going to be pressing the X button at basically every given opportunity to use as many of these threads for their combo attacks as I possibly can. And I get several such opportunities in this battle, which is quite welcome to me. Going all the way up to a Psycho Burst here. See what sort of damage we can get off of that. Oh, what a beautiful thing that is. Okay, I did not manage to finish off any of those gun batteries from the looks of things. And that's too bad, because I believe each of those gun batteries is going to regenerate some HP at the end of the round. Let's see, yeah, here we go, the battery charge. It's going to heal them all? Wait, what just happened? They looked different. Okay, I don't know what happened exactly, but we're going to press on. Elodie's going to use a Staff of Healing. She has 15 uses on that. It's a brand new one. Going to continue with the Flying Knee Kick up here on Battery A, along with the Blackbird and the Gungnir. And hopefully we're going to get some more combo attacks this round, as we did last round. Though with Elodie not using any attacks, it's going to be slightly less likely. And unfortunately not one on Zenith's turn, but he did manage to finish off one of the gun barrels. Unfortunately, it looks like these guys target the centerpiece next. Oh, but it's not going to matter. It looks like we finished off the first form already, and it's switching up to the second one. Okay. That's, the music changed. Yeah, the music is going to change in each of these forms, and whoa, there are a lot of enemies. Okay. So we have the last defense system over here, and we have attackers. 2 groups of 3 attackers. 3 groups, actually. There's one behind me as well. So the Psycho Blast is going to be extremely valuable here, hitting all of those. So because Elodie is going to be using that, I should be using the Staff of Healing with my other characters. I'll have both Zenith and Natzmer use a Staff of Healing on this turn. And then I can use the Excalibur with Virtue. We'll target the attackers directly behind us using that. Okay, and it's using a Mega Smash attack, dealing 332 damage to Zenith, nearly half of his HP, but not as much damage as we've seen some bosses' attacks do in the past. All in all, this is starting out pretty forgivingly. Getting hit by those attackers, dealing about 69, 65 damage each. Oh, and poison. That's going to be problematic, because I didn't bring anything with me for healing poison into the battle. I wasn't expecting it. So we're just going to have to carry on and push our way through that. Unfortunately, once a character is defeated in this fight, we have no way of bringing them back, because God has brought her heart with her. We have no sort of revival potential in this battle at all, so I'm going to have to keep my character's HP up in order to have them around for the further forms in this battle that follow. See, the Psycho Burst, or Psycho Blast, not enough to finish off any of the individual attackers, but damaging them all, and it doesn't look like they got healed in any way at the end of the round, which is good. So Psycho Blast here. I'm going to keep with this strategy of putting both of these guys on Staff of Healing. Well, let's see. Yeah, Natzmer doesn't have any kind of group targeting attack right now, unfortunately, since she finished up with the Leopard 2. So yeah, I'll have her use the Staff of Healing. And the Excalibur, I've already put it on these guys once, so let's move it over here. Spread out our attacks just a little bit. Oh no, okay. Elodie was defeated there by the big attack of the last defense system, which does not bode well for my chances in the remainder of the fight. As long as Zenith and Natzmer are both going to be in healing duty, they'll use Virtue as my only attacker, which does not seem like it's going to get this fight done in a timely manner. But I'm going to press on anyway for the time being. This is probably going to take more than one try, but that's okay. I've come to expect that. I would expect no less at this point. Okay, so no one is significantly damaged at this point. So I can, let's see, what do we want to do here with Zenith? I don't want to finish off the Flying Knee Kick on just one of these regular attacker enemies, so I'll use a Mountain Storm. Put that over here, along with the Blackbird, and the Excalibur we'll put over here on these attackers again. See, unfortunately I did not get a combo attack there, which I was really hoping for. These single targeting attacks are not very useful on their own against so many different enemies, but if I could have used them as a kicking off point for a combo, they definitely would have been worth their weight. And here we go, pushing things over to a combo attack. Unfortunately, it's just on 2 enemies, but it is going to finish both of them off. Zenith down below 300 HP, so it seems very likely that he's actually going to bite the dust this turn, assuming the last defense system decides to target him. Might be a good idea once I end up retrying this fight if I put Virtue on top of the party. I've been reluctant to do so as often as I should in the past, but when push comes to shove, having my party in a more defensive formation has proven effective in the past. Passing a combo over here to Natzmer and then carrying it all the way to Virtue. Virtue hopefully going to target the attackers behind him with it. I can't even see where that attack was going. I guess it was going... Oh, was there one attacker still left in that one group? I guess so. Okay, the last defense system is storing energy. I don't know what that's going to do exactly. I didn't heal this round because I was fully expecting it to use its big attack on Zenith, but that didn't come to pass. Let's see, let's use the Staff of Healing with Zenith, assuming he gets a turn, and we'll put the Blackbird and the Excalibur back here on the attackers. The Buster Launcher, so this is what it was charging up for. Hopefully this isn't going to do anything. Oh, okay, it's going to kill 2 of my characters. Oh, delightful. Okay, so we're down to just Virtue right here, but it looks like we might get to see another form of the fight before things end. So let's see what happens. It's using Buster Charge here. Just storing up its energy for next turn. Well, it definitely has enough power to kill Virtue this turn. He does not have any means of healing himself, and he's below 300 HP, which means we're going to have to try this one again. Okay, the last defense system charged up its big attack, so I have to hope that Zenith is going to be faster than it so that he can heal Natzmer before the big attack goes off. And sure enough, he is fast enough, so everybody's going to have enough HP, I hope, to survive this Buster Launcher from the last defense system. Let's see how it goes. Yes, just barely Natzmer made it, so I have to hope now that they don't hit her with the Jamming Ray, because that could be lethal. Oh, and it is! Alright, so Natzmer's down, which is really unfortunate since we are only in the second phase of this fight. Let's see if I can pull it together, though. Only one group of those attackers left, which means I think I'm going to get to see the next phase of this fight after this Psycho Blast goes off. And sure enough, that's all of the attackers, so we have just the last defense system still standing here. Let's put the Gungnir on it, since it's a single target. Use the Staff of Healing again with Zenith. He got a big speed and spirit boost from that new piece of equipment of his, which makes him a much better healer than he was before. So yeah, Staff of Healing from him, and judging by the HP that people have right now, I think a Staff of Healing from Elodie too would be in order here. So yeah, that's, yeah, even though he does have an improved spirit stat, Zenith not able to bring everyone back up to full with a single Staff of Healing. Our opponent's just charging up this turn, but it seems that we're going to have full HP before his attack goes off again, and everyone here should be capable of surviving that. So let's see, Gungnir here. Zenith can actually attack this turn, so we'll use the second use of his Flying Knee Kick. And Elodie can clean up the Staff of Healing after the last Buster goes off. Ooh, and we even get a combo attack over here to Virtue's turn. It's going to let him attack before the last defense system. He was below it in the initiative order, but the thread moved him up. Here's the Buster Launcher. How's it gonna go? Okay, alright, everyone's still standing. Everyone's still over 100 too. Natzmer has 694 HP, which is more than Elodie, but her defense is a lot lower than Elodie's is. And let's see, everyone's at full HP. Ooh, we get to use the final use of this Flying Knee Kick here, and since I think my opponent's probably just going to charge this turn, let's attack with Elodie as well. Ooh, get a combo attack here, pass it over to Virtue. He gets to attack for the last defense system once again. Ooh, and so does Elodie, pass the combo over there. Let's see if hopefully we can finish off this form and move on to the next one. So yeah, this definitely resembles the second form of the final boss from the original game, except those little attackers weren't involved originally. The second form was just the single opponent with the one big attack. Let's see, this is the turn where Elodie needs to heal, but Virtue and Zenith can attack. Since he used up that triple lunge, he now has the Mountain Storm, or not the triple lunge, the Flying Knee Kick. He's now down to just the Mountain Storm and the Hell Wheel. Let's start working on the Mountain Storm here. And a Staff of Healing from Elodie, which will clean up after the Buster Launcher goes off. And that's actually going to go off first this time. Looks like Zenith and the last defense system have a similar speed. It's not consistent which one of them goes first in the battle. There's the Mountain Storm. Just lift it up and put it back down. Hit it with the Gungnir. No combo attacks this round. That's okay. I'm still dealing quite a lot of damage. And we get to go all out this round, since it's probably just going to charge again. Hit it with the Gungnir, the Mountain Storm, and the Psycho Blast. Let's go. Yeah, and once Zenith runs out of those martial arts techniques of his, he does have a beam rifle, as well as, of course, the cat claw to fall back on. Looks like we're heading to phase number 3. What's gonna happen here? What, humanoid what? Okay. This was not in the original game. Okay, this is exciting here. Wait, Link's prevented. Ooh, shit. Okay. It's okay. Once I take these out, I'll be able to use Link attacks again. So it looks like that's my priority right here. Let's take out these cancelers. Target this one first. Well, let's save the Mountain Storm for the big guy and put a Hell Wheel on one of those. Actually, let's save the Hell Wheel too. Let's put a beam rifle on one of those. And Psycho Blast from Elodie will hit everybody. So she gets to continue working on the last defense system, even while the other two focus their attacks on the Cancellors. Starting out with a Starbuster here, she's going to deal about 300 damage to everybody. Not as powerful as its last attack, but I'm guessing it's probably going to be able to use that one every round without any sort of charge up. See if we can maybe finish that first Canceller off with this. Ooh, no, it looks like the Cancellors are extremely magic resistant from the damage that dealt. That's okay, I'm going to have Elodie on healing from here on out anyway. Actually, this turn I might want to heal with Zenith even? Nah, that doesn't seem necessary, just Elodie. We'll have Zenith continue beam rifling here, and Elodie will use the Staff of Healing. Hopefully this goes over well. Ooh, okay, it just used a single targeting attack, which I think I prefer, but I don't like seeing Elodie that low in the HP. Alright, looks like we finished off the first Canceller. Now working on the second of them. Alright, going to, we're running a little bit low on Gungnir swipes, but the Gungnir and the Excalibur deal equivalent damage, but the Excalibur deals it to a group, so I'd rather save that for when it's relevant. Continue with the Gungnir over here, put the beam rifle over here. And let's see, can I afford to attack with Elodie this turn? I think I should. Let's do a Psycho Blast. Let's see how this goes over. What's the last defense system doing? Okay, single targeting attack, and it's doing it on Virtue, who has like infinite defense. He has like 91 defense or something like that. And we have our links back, which means the combo attacks will continue from here. We should be able to deal a lot of damage to this opponent. If only our good kindred spirit Natzmer were here to help us out with the links. I would really like to have her along, but it's not how it's going down. We'll use the Mountain Storm from Zenith now that we're targeting the leader there. And a Psycho Blast here from Elodie. She's running a little bit low on those, but she doesn't have a good alternative. Like the Explode, she can only do once. I'm certain it's immune to Break, and I kind of want to preserve the Staff of Healing. Like, the only other thing she could do is Cure. Like, I could put a Cure on Virtue, but what's that going to do? Let's just do Psycho Blast, maximize our chances for combos, but I suspect that there are a couple more phases of this boss left after this one, so I don't want to use up all of those Psycho Blasts before I see what else is in store for me. But I feel it's the best choice here. Unfortunately, no combo attack leading into it, so it's just going to deal about 300 damage. Continue attacking away. Moving over to the Hell Wheel now with Zenith. I wonder if I should be preserving that for a later phase in the fight as well. Sure, let's use the Hell Wheel here. And Elodie, I'm gonna have Elodie cast Cure on Virtue. It's unnecessary, but I'm doing it to preserve her Psycho Blasts for when they count. Ooh, what's this? We get a glimpse of what's going on in Goddess's fight against the white opponent over there. She warns us to be careful. Okay, wait, position change. What's happening here? Oh, they switched. They switched, and now I'm fighting the white one. What? We traded opponents. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Okay, I guess we're fighting this one now. And it's got the gun batteries, so we're now fighting the first phase again, except now we're fighting the white one instead of the black one, and we have to do it without Natzmer. Okay. Okay. Put the Gungnir up here on gun battery A, along with the beam rifle. Also on gun battery A, and Elodie will do a Psycho Blast, and hopefully I don't need the healing this round. Let's see if we can take down these gun batteries fast enough. Alright, so it's using Red Blaster. It looks like they have different color blaster attacks. I think it was like, what, a blue one that poisoned Elodie the first time around, so we'll have to look out for some of those colors. We get a combo attack here on the Psycho Blast, upgrading it to a Psycho Shock. Come on, finish off one of those gun batteries. We've dealt enough damage to it. Did not look like it was finished off. Alright, so it's using a battery change to change colors here. And so I should expect different attacks from them this round. Let's see. Continue attacking Gun Battery A. Actually, let's switch to Gun Battery B. I'm planning on Psycho Shocking again. And we'll just spread things out. We'll put him on C there and use the Psycho Blast, because the Psycho Blast is going to hit all of the gun batteries. No point in piling everybody's attacks on one of them. We could end up wasting some damage that way. No status effects, fortunately, from these gun batteries attacks. At least not so far. It looks like one of them opted not to attack. That's nice. Alright, and here comes the Psycho Shock. Probably going to finish off some batteries. I really hope so at this point. As much damage as I've dealt. Alright, looks like 2 of them deactivated, and it's just going to position change. That means the other enemy is coming back, right? This is amazing. Like, I have to fight both of these final bosses at the same time. That's incredible. I can't believe that this is happening right now. Like, I knew that this final battle was something special in this game, but this is really exciting. I don't even know what's going on. Gungnir, we'll switch to the Hell Wheel here, since we're fighting the humanoid shape one there, and Staff of Healing from Elodie. Hopefully she gets it off fast enough to count, because this one has some powerful attacks, including this Starbuster, which is going to hit everybody. It might kill Elodie, and it did! Oh, no. Okay, we do have our combo attacks, but we're down to just Virtue and Zenith, and I don't have a very convenient way of healing either of them at that point. Oh, man. Visit from Calliope would really help out here, but otherwise, things are looking on the grim side. There's a downward swing to finish off Zenith, meaning that Virtue at the top of the party is the single one standing once again. Final hit of the Gungnir here, but it's not going to be good enough. Downward swing finishes him off, and we're trying this again. Okay, on a pretty good run here, just got to the humanoid form, and everyone's still alive, so let's put some attacks on some cancelers. Yeah, Gungnir here on the left, along with the Mountain Storm. And I switched up my strategy a little bit, and I gave Natzmer some spare missiles I had lying around, and that made the phase against the attackers much smoother. So let's use the missiles once again here, and a Psycho Blast from Elodie. Hopefully I won't regret that. Possibly healing would have been the better course of action there, a little bit more on the conservative side, especially with this Starbuster on the way, but I think it might be okay. These cancelers probably not going to mess me up too much. Yeah, looks like they don't attack at all. Do they ever attack? I'm not sure. I don't think the cancelers do attack, no. The attackers attack, the cancelers cancel. Makes sense. Okay, so I guess I'll start at the top of next round with Zenith using a Staff of Healing though, and hope that he gets off before the last defense system does. Let's see, the Gungnir over here on this canceler, along with the Flying Knee Kick, and, well, actually, back it up. We'll put the Gungnir and the Flying Knee Kick on the last defense system, and the missiles on both. And then, wait, no, hold on. Zenith needs to Staff of Healing, I'm getting ahead of myself, and then we'll put the Blackbird in the Counselor, and a Psycho Blast from Elodie. This should do the job just fine. Heal everyone back up a little bit. This one does not have as... Oh, man, there's Natzmer. Looks like she's destined to not make it to the end of this fight. Yeah, as I was saying, this one doesn't have an attack that deals roughly 600 to everyone like its earlier form does, though it can still deal enough damage to take out Natzmer, it appears. Okay, continue attacking the Canceller, and we'll do it with the Beam Rifle here. And I'm not actually sure whether the Cat's Claw or the Beam Rifle will be more powerful. Quite possibly the Cat's Claw, given all that taijutsu training he's gotten in over the many months of this game, and we'll do a Staff of Healing with Elodie because we'll surely need it by then. Actually, maybe not the way things are going, but that's okay. I have plenty of uses of that Staff of Healing left, and I'm better safe than sorry. Okay, links are once again available now that those cancelers are out of the way. Let's get some combo attacks. Let's see, continue attacking with the Gungnir. We'll finish off the Flying Knee Kick on this turn, and we'll use a Psycho Blast with Elodie. Hope we don't need the healing. Yeah, okay, so those downward swings are pretty good against my other characters, but against Virtue, really quite negligible. Alright, 750 damage from the Gungnir, and a Psycho Force. Give me the Psycho Force. How much damage we get right here? Only about 500. Yeah, it seems that this phase has some pretty exceptional magic defense. And here we go with the white one coming in to take the black one's place. Goddess tells us to look out. I think I can handle this one though. Once again, we're entering this phase with only 3 characters, however. Which means I unfortunately don't have the missiles to help me out. Missiles would have been helpful here with all of these opponents. But we'll do as we've been doing, spread out, and then hit everything with a Psycho Blast. Alright, combo attack. Combo attacks are really important in this phase and the other one like it, when I get them on Virtue's turn, because it upgrades his Gungnir's attack into one that can hit all of the enemies, which is, for obvious reasons, much more useful. Okay, red blasters I can deal with. Red blasters, it appears, are just damage. It's the purple one you have to look out for. The purple one can inflict poison, paralysis, charm, and sleep, potentially all at once, and that's the purple one. Okay, I'm quite possibly screwed if that hits Elodie. Obviously Virtue's immune to a bunch of that stuff, but this can be really bad for me if it hits Elodie. Alright. Just have to hope for the best, though. I'm going to use a Staff of Healing preemptively from Elodie, since I might end up needing it this round. There's the Purple Blaster, and there are all the status effects. I told you this would happen. Alright, well, let's hold out. There's still a chance. I'm not sure which of those status effects will heal naturally, and which of them won't. I know for sure that the sleep will eventually wear off, but I'm pretty sure I'm stuck with that poison for the full fight. Alright, black one just tagged back in. I guess we'll just attack here and use a Staff of Healing with Zenith. Hopefully that's enough to keep everyone alive. Maybe not if it's opening with the Starbuster. I think this is Elodie's last turn here. Ooh, she survived it, actually. That's quite wonderful. Okay, so I'm actually in a slightly better position than I was last time, in that this is the turn I died last time, or close to it, and this time I have 3 characters still remaining, though one of them is incapacitated at the moment. Even if she breaks out of the paralysis and the sleep, she's still charmed. Okay, Gungnir. Staff of Healing, let's go. We have 1 attacking character, 1 healing character, and he's certainly not our best in that role. I wonder if that Magatama, that Spirit Magatama that Zenith's got, should actually be equipped on Natzmer, but I don't think that I would be better off that way. I think it would just be Zenith dying instead of her if I switched it up that way. If things don't turn up, then I guess what I would do next is probably defense train my characters. But the thing is, like, I guess I have the 2 Dragon Shields equipped to Virtue. I could give those to Zenith and Natzmer and then fight some random battles, have them use those Dragon Shields, and hopefully they get defense increases, but I don't want it to come to that. The odds are if I was doing any extensive training to raise my character's stats in preparation from this battle, I would have to leave the dungeon to really do it, and that seems like quite the ordeal. I'd rather not have to go through that. Let's see. Wait, which one does it's hard to tell which one I'm targeting. I only want to target the ones that are still alive. Oh wait, I can't only target the ones that are still alive. That's what's confusing me. Hit B. Okay, there. Just attack. And we have a Muse here. We have Ho-Oh's Flash Sword. Fantastic. Thanks a lot for your help, Ripsira. I'm not sure what that actually did. That's probably like an instant death attack. Though if that were the case, it would have probably said immune, right? Okay, position change. Bringing the black one back in for this next round. Elodie takes a little bit of poison damage. Alright, let's see. What am I going to do here? I don't think healing with Zenith is going to be necessary. So let's hit the Gungnir and the Hell Wheel. Let's go. Let's deal as much damage to this last defense system as we can before it switches back. I'd really like to defeat one of them here. Okay, only 9 uses of my Link left, seriously? I've been using that many in this fight that I'm down to single digits. I didn't think that that was what was going to be an issue, that was going to be my limiting factor in this fight, but it looks like it might be. Okay, this turn I am going to use the Staff of Healing with Zenith, and fortunately for me, he gets that off before the last defense system, so hopefully there won't be any casualties here. He uses Trampling, which stuns Elodie along with dealing some damage, but looks like she's recovering from sleep and paralysis, so she's just poisoned and charmed at this point, but just poisoned and charmed is still a serious problem. This is also the last use of Zenith's Staff of Healing. That's really crappy. Okay, he uses Trampling on Zenith, but he's immune to stun, so he doesn't lose his turn to that. Seems that that's sort of a whip-like attack. And there goes the last use of Zenith's Staff of Healing. Looks like they're going to position change once again, and I'm going to be fighting the white one, who has 1 of his batteries left. Poison damage there, and Elodie recovered from poison, so she's just charmed. But that charm is going to cause me problems. Okay, Excalibur. On the last defense system, will Cat's Claw the battery up here, and maybe Elodie will contribute as well. We'll see. I don't know exactly how Charm works, but there's probably not a chance of her helping out. Okay, position change. The Starbuster one coming back in. We'll hit it with an Excalibur and give it the Hell Wheel. Sure, why not? This is the last use of Zenith's 3 main taijutsu techniques, but this is the enemy I want to be using it on. Alright, everyone's still alive. Elodie down to 91 HP, however, and she's not going to get the chance to heal, assuming she snaps out of Charm before its next turn. Ooh, what's happening? What's happening? Okay. Ooh, is Goddess dealing the finishing blow to the white one? That's what it looks like with her Samane there. We did it! Oh, am I going... Oh, I bet I'm going to the last phase of the battle here. This is exciting. Yes, they're going Voltron, aren't they? I knew this was going to happen. As soon as I saw the 2 of them switching between one another, I knew that they were going to do something like this. The final combination. This is bad, yeah. I don't know if I can handle another round of this fight. Do I at least have Goddess's help? If Goddess joins the fight right here, she can use Goddess's Heart and bring everyone back to full and bring Natzmer back. If I have Goddess's help, I think I actually have a shot at this. Otherwise, I'm in serious trouble. No! You jerk! He took the goddess. Oh no, okay. I am in serious shit right now. Okay, and it's got cancelers, which aren't super relevant because I'm running a little bit low on those threads anyway. But I am in serious trouble. 2 cancelers, that combined last defense system. Holy cow. Okay. And I don't have any form of healing right now. So, what do I even do? I don't know what to expect, really, but I kind of want to Dragon Shield, but I don't think I'm ever actually going to win if I play it safe like that. Well, I'm probably not going to win anyway. Let's just go all out, shall we? No Gungnirs left. Hit Excalibur on the last defense system. You know, I noticed with the attackers that when the attackers were around, that the last defense system had regeneration. It would regain HP at the end of the round, but that wasn't the case once all the attackers are gone. And I wonder if the same is true of the cancelers. Now would be a good time to find out. Let's see. I suspect that as long as there's still cancelers standing, that the last defense system is going to regain some HP at the end of the round. And oh no, the double star buster! The double star buster! This has got to be its ultimate attack. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, what am I gonna do about that? Okay, they just transformed, so here comes the first double Starbuster. Zenith is acting at the top of the round, so he gets that healing off before the attack, which makes me think that at least 3 of my characters are going to survive. I'm not sure how much damage this actually deals to Natzmer. I guess we're going to find out. Will it be enough? Oh, it is. About 570, so Natzmer pretty much has to be at full HP in order to survive that attack. But that's okay, I'm happy that she at least survived this long. Okay, so we have Virtue, Zenith, and Elodie still surviving, and we're in the Voltron phase. So, Gungnir, I still have the Hell Wheel, so we'll work on that. And Staff of Healing from Elodie, I'm pretty sure I'm going to need it. Alright, there goes the Hell Wheel. Lift it up, put it down, 200 damage. Ooh, it uses this every round? It really does? Oh, man. Okay, so if it uses double Starbuster every round, actually I think I'm okay, because Elodie can completely heal everyone, pretty much, with her Staff of Healing. So I think I can continue with the pattern I did this turn for as long as it takes. For however many uses I have left of her Staff of Healing. For 10 of them? Okay. Okay. Ooh, and I even have some help from, oh man, her name escapes me at the moment. I'm too absorbed into this battle to remember things like that. Erato, that's her name. Okay. Alright, here's the double Starbuster. As predicted, everyone is at full HP, however, so they should all survive this. And we get to sit through this lovely animation. I adore it. I love everything about the way this boss looks and the way it acts. I love it that it has unique music. Shout out to the final dungeon music, finally introducing new songs to the game. But sitting through that attack every time is getting a little bit tedious. Alright, here's the last hit of the Hell Wheel. And of course the Staff of Healing bringing up the rear from Elodie. I kind of hope that this is the last phase of this fight, because if there's another one, like what would it be, the 5th phase after this one? Or I guess it would be the 6th phase after this, right? It depends on whether you count the 2 that switched between each other as separate phases. But there are a bunch of phases to this fight, and if there's another one after this one, I'm not sure how I'm going to endure it. But I'm doing pretty well right here. I haven't had to back out and go get extra experience yet. Like, I came out of this battle ready, it seems. Okay. So, Zenith all out of his main attacks. He can either Cat's Claw or Beam Rifle. I think the Cat's Claw is going to do better. Even if it's not more powerful, it's a hell of a lot cuter, so we're going to use that, put it on the last defense system. Virtue's running low on his Gungnir too, but he has a more clear fallback than Zenith does. And 8 uses of my Staff of Healing left, let's go. Oh, a miss from the Cat Claw, I can't afford that. Alright, well here's the double Starbuster. I seem to be surviving pretty well against it, but my number of turns is limited to the number of Staves of Healing that Elodie has. At least I'm not in a position right now where I need for Zenith's speed to beat the last defense system speed, because I cannot do that reliably. Okay, Excalibur, Cat's Claw, Staff of Healing, let's go. Let's hope that it doesn't change up its pattern. Oh wait, it did change up its pattern. I didn't need to heal that turn. What am I thinking? Oh no, wait, I did. Okay, I'm getting tired here. No, healing happens at the end of the round. Double Starbuster happens at the top of it. I don't know what I was thinking there for a second. But I saw everyone's HP was full and I got confused. That looks more like what I expected to see. Now here's the Staff of Healing. Everyone getting full again. Alright. How much more HP does it have? I mean, like, to be honest, I'm not dealing damage at an incredible clip at this point, especially with this Cat's Claw missing as it has been. Actually, if the Cat's Claw is going to miss, we should just Beam Rifle. I don't know if that's more accurate, but we can find out. 6 uses left of the Staff of Healing. Let's do this. Double Star Buster! Once again, shooting all of those shots at us, dealing incredible amounts of damage. Alright, at least it's not killing anybody. Brings Elodie down to a mere 109 HP though, so if there was a little bit more variance in the amount of damage it was dealing, then I would have to cross my fingers a little bit more, but as is, I know I can survive it. And I'm glad that these cancelers aren't doing anything. Like, they're preventing me from using my my link attacks, but I wouldn't be using a lot of those anyway since I only have 2 attacking characters and since I have a single digit of them left. Speaking of which, I only have 5 uses of this Staff of Healing left. Let's hope that they hold out. Shoot it with the Beam Rifle. Yeah, switching from the Cat's Claw to the Beam Rifle was definitely the right play. Dealing actual damage this way instead of missing. Here's the Double Star Buster. There it goes. Alright. Now Virtue attacks with the Excalibur, picking everyone's HP back up with the Staff of Healing. This is getting intense. We're going down to the wire here. Okay, Excalibur, Beam Rifle, Staff of Healing. Well, I guess I have Zenith Staff of Healing as a fallback when Elodie's runs out, but he cannot heal as well as she can. Like, he wouldn't be able to keep Elodie alive. He might be able to keep himself and Virtue alive. I'm not even sure about that. I don't know what's going to happen when Elodie's Staff of Healing runs out, but it is not going to be good for me. My entire hopes are lying on the line with that Staff of Healing. There goes the Beam Rifle. There goes the Excalibur. Here's the Staff of Healing, dwindling in uses, but keeping me alive for the time being. How much more HP can it have? At least when I run out of Staff of Healings, I can explode and deal a bunch of damage that way. What a great way to end the fight that would be. I kind of hope that's how it happens, but we'll see. It might not come to that. I might be able to finish it off sooner. We'll see. Here's the Double Star Buster, as expected. The fact that it only uses the Double Star Buster, that makes me feel like this is probably the final phase of the fight. Like, it's using its signature, most powerful attack every single turn. It can't have anything left in its arsenal after that. I mean, come on. Arsenal, actually the name of this this enemy in the original game, it was called Arsenal in the original game. Staff of Healing has 2 uses left. Here comes the Double Star Buster once again. How many Double Star Busters has it got? Like, that's got to be one of those weapons that never runs out of uses. It's like the Excalibur over there. Okay. I guess that does deal pretty variable damage, doesn't it? Because Elodie has 255 HP left this time. Yeah, so quite a range, but not enough to give it the sort of reach it needs to take out any of my characters. Okay, this is it. This is the last use of my Staff of Healing. I'm in serious trouble. Wait, it's doing something different. Energy Shift. What's it doing? It's going to attack with built-up power? I can't handle that. And I'm wasting the Staff of Healing this turn. What a tragedy. Wait, what just happened? The background changed. Is that supposed to happen? Is that an emulator glitch? Why did the background change? I couldn't read the text. What's happening? Hit it with the Excalibur, hit it with the Beam Rifle, and it's happening. I'm exploding. I don't care. I'm doing it. Elodie has no Staves of Healing left. This is the most useful thing she can do. If they even survive the Double Star Buster, it took a turn to charge up. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. Is this it? Is this game over? No, everyone's alive. What's going to happen? I'm in suspense right now. I don't know what to say. Hit it with the Excalibur. Here comes the explosion. Elodie is going to explode. Will this be enough? Will this finish it off? It's immune! They're immune! What a waste! Died in vain! The game actually told me that I died in vain! Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Virtue and Zenith, still alive. Hit it with the Excalibur. Gonna try to use a Staff of Healing with Zenith. I don't know if it's going to do any good. It's energy shifting again. It's using the power of the goddess. That's what's happening. Okay. Staff of Healing brings Zenith back up to full, Virtue close to it. Unable to use the power of the goddesses. What's happening? I don't understand. Hit it with the Excalibur. Hit it with the Beam Rifle. What's gonna happen? It's just energy shifting. Okay, as long as I hit it, that like cancels out whatever it's trying to do with this energy shift thing? Is that... Okay, I guess if I keep hitting it whenever it energy shifts, I cancel out its attack and it's unable to do anything. God, this battle's so intense. I have no idea what's going to happen. Like, I feel like I'm doing well here, that I'm getting to the end, but There are probably still surprises awaiting me, and I don't know what's going on with this goddess thing. Hit it with the Excalibur, hit it with the beam rifle. Just gotta keep attacking. It's not attacking me, that's all I know. The fact that my Staff of Healing ran out at the perfect time doesn't matter. I don't need the Staff of Healing anymore. I can just attack. It's not attacking me. It's exploding! Did I win? Was that it? Oh man. Oh, it's such a shame that Natzmer and Elodie couldn't be here to see this. But I did it! I beat it! I beat the last defense system. It exploded. I saw it with my own eyes. It's over. We did it! We did it! We beat the last defense system and we saved the world. We withstood all the double starbusters. We got here. We collected all the relics. We beat all the new gods. We went to the center of the earth. We freed the goddess. We saved our father. We beat it up. We beat up the last defense system at the center of the earth. We're gonna leave Goddess here. She's gonna fix things up and we're gonna return to our home world. Everything is done. And it's just time to wrap things up. The world we created sometimes becomes broken. I exist for the purpose of repairing it. I've been waiting countless years in the form of the relics for someone to call on me. When the repairs are finished, I'll return again in the form of relics and continue to wait until the next time I am needed. So in doing so, in collecting these relics and traveling the world and collecting these relics, we weren't just seeking power for ourselves, we weren't just keeping them out of the wrong hands, we were actually saving the world. We were reassembling this goddess to fix something that we didn't even know was broken. We saw the earthquakes, we saw the signs that something wasn't right. And we're gonna pass this story down. We are going to be the ones now. The Guardians did it before, they spread the legend of the relics, they let everyone know about these things, they created interest, stirred the pot. Now it's our turn. We're gonna make sure that when the world needs saving again, the people know what to do. The elevator is working now. She fixed everything, including the elevator, which means that we can all go home. Now, I guess the next thing to do, well, first of all, I want to get Elodie on top of the party, and I also want to catch my breath, so give me a second here. Okay, so I can't actually access the menu here, so I'm not able to change the order of my party, but I'm playing as Elodie anyway. It's like the game knew. Okay, so I guess playing as your main character is mandatory for this final little bit of the game. Let's take this teleporter here to exit the No, I'm back to Virtue. But I can't open the menu still. No, it's the worst. Okay, that's fine. I'll play as Virtue here. We have no enemies on the map, so we're in no danger of getting into any encounters with our party in this condition, which is good to know. The game is truly over. There are no opponents still waiting for us in this world. All is at peace for once. Thank you so much for watching me play SaGa 2, Goddess of Destiny. I hope you got something out of it. I've really enjoyed it. We're now reuniting with Father. He asks if we're alright, or maybe we asked if he was alright. Well, either way, we're all alright. Everybody's alright. He heard the goddess's voice, told him to wait there. So that was the true nature of the relics. Yes, the relics were, in fact, the goddess. She had been split up into a bunch of tiny pieces, spread across the worlds, and everyone got to enjoy a little bit of her power for a little while. But now it's all gone back to her because she has some things to fix. She has some business to do. And we're off on a new adventure. Yes, it's Father's nature to adventure. He is a traveler of worlds, a seeker of many treasures, not only the relics, and we're going to follow in his footsteps because we're adventurers too. Like, after all we've been through, we can't just go home and lead ordinary lives. We may not have the power of the relics anymore, but we are truly heroes in our own right. So I guess as things wrap up here, I should reflect a little bit on this game. I loved it. I was a fan of the original game, and I'm even more enthusiastic about this version. It's a really good remake. It keeps everything that was good about the original game, and it adds a lot of things to it. It adds a lot of style. The transition to DS worked really well. So like, there are a lot of things that DS games can do wrong. There are good ways and bad ways of utilizing the two screens. There are good ways and bad ways of utilizing the touch screen. This game does it very well. The touchscreen is not mandatory. I never once touched the touchscreen over the course of playing this game. But if I was playing on an actual DS as opposed to an emulator, I would be using the touchscreen constantly to speed up the menus. And instead of having to scroll past every item in a menu, I could just click on it with a stylus or whatever, and that would save a lot of time. But if you're not using the touchscreen, the game is perfectly playable. Nothing ever seems awkward. Also, the top screen is always used for action, and the bottom screen is always used for menus and maps. I cannot stress how important this is to me, that the screens are used in this way. Like, not only is my preference for action on the top screen as opposed to the bottom screen, but the fact that they're consistent is so valuable. Like, always having the two screens having those clear purposes is super valuable. Some RPGs get this wrong. They try to put like the enemy party on the top screen and the ally party on the bottom screen or whatever, and that just doesn't do it for me. What else? Okay, bad things. Oh, look at this. Look at this scene. Look at this. Okay, so the twist that Father and Mask are the same person would have been so obvious that they actually subvert it, and the twist is in fact that Mask is a separate person. He's not Father, he was really another guy. Like, who saw that coming? It's crazy. And not only is Mask a completely separate character, but he's Lin's father. So like the case of mistaken identity, wherein everyone thinks that Father is also Lin's father, like it comes full circle because like Mask and Father look alike, so it actually makes sense. Yeah, so in this final scene here, we're going around visiting all the people we met along our journey. Yeah, like I was saying, bad things, very few. The soundtrack is too limited. The plot's a little bit weak, but I mean, both of those complaints are really just they're not that important in a portable game like this. Like, I appreciate the fact that the plot is kind of light because it means that there aren't extensive cutscenes, which can get kind of irritating when you're playing a portable game more so than like a console game. Also, since the credits are playing, many thanks to Square for the original game, Rocksheen for this remake, Crimson Nocturnal for this fan translation. Thanks to all of those people, everyone who worked on this game, especially the visual designers. Like, the look of the characters, the look of the settings, they make me care about these things. Like, even though, like I was saying, the plot of this game, not the strongest, I still feel really invested in the world of this game. Not because, like, the setting is super detailed, but just because it looks so nice. Like, this game has a look all its own, and it's really nice. Like, oops, I skipped over some text over there, but the gist of this conversation is that Father is setting out on a new adventure, and unlike last time, where he left us, his child, all alone, he's now going to bring us with him. And Mother's coming too. It's a whole family off adventuring together. I feel like I had more things that I wanted to say about this game, but let me just say, highly recommended. I had a really good time playing it. I hope you enjoyed watching it as well. This was my first time doing a Let's Play of a really long game like this. I think it went okay. Not every episode's got the strongest commentary, but that's to be expected when I had so many episodes of this to record. But I really enjoyed doing it. I think I'll probably do more Let's Plays of RPGs in the future, just maybe not right away, because I really enjoy games like this, and I'd like to play more of them with you all. Anyway, it looks like this is the end. So, with that is the end of SaGa 2, Goddess of Destiny. Thank you once again so much for watching, and I'll see you again when I play some other game.